my friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. This video is for Friday, September 5th, and it's titled Darkness to Light. I was thinking about how I got to where I am today. I can trace my faith walk and my being an author and an encourager to one time in my life. I've told you before that I walked through a rough time with depression in my late 20s, and I was bound by fear, anxiety, and depression. I hated my life and at one point was listening to Satan's lies about everything. He even convinced me that everyone in my life would be better off without me, and I seriously contemplated suicide. I'm thankful for a praying family. Lessons to take away from my dark time in the pit of despair. If you have lost family that are bound by anything that is dragging them down, any form of sin or depression, don't give up, have faith, and keep praying. If I had not walked through that experience, I would never have written my first book, let alone 8 others and several Bible studies. I would not have this channel that encourages others to focus on God, and I would not have been able to step in and prevent a woman from suicide. I would not have been able to encourage others to keep climbing out of their pit of despair. If I had to live through it again, I would, because that time has become my motivation. When something seems tough or hard to see my way through, now I pray, and then I tell myself, I got through that depression, I can get through anything. Our lives are like a tapestry. Every thread is intricately woven into a pattern. If we unravel even one thread, it changes the picture. That is why God does not allow us to go back in time and correct our mistakes. Because He has our lives planned out, He can use even our mistakes to turn us into people He can use for His glory. Sometimes it takes a storm to know that you need Jesus. The darkness tells us it is time to find our peace in the only one that can give us peace. It is in those dark times that we learn to pray. When we're walking through the worst of the darkness, we have to stay focused on the light. It doesn't matter how small it seems, even a pinhole of light can give us hope. God is light, and He is big enough to see us through any storm. I've watched my grandparents walk through hard things in my life, my parents and my in-laws. And I know that God has sustained them through their fiery trials. 1 Peter 2:9, But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, an holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of Him who hath called you out of darkness into His marvelous light. This verse means that we are called out of darkness of sin into His marvelous light of salvation. When I was in the pit of depression, I was walking in sin, and I'm not saying that all bouts of depression stem from sin, but unless it is an actual chemical imbalance of the brain caused by serotonin levels being off, then it's probably an attack of the enemy. If the joy of the Lord is our strength, it stands to reason that the enemy will want to rob us of joy. In doing so, he can weaken us. One of his tools is to get us to keep repeating over and over again how blue and depressed we are. Then we change our focus. We take our focus off of God and become obsessed with the depression. I will remind you again, because I'm always reminding myself, the things we focus on become bigger to us. The more I focused on how depressed I was, the worse I felt, and the deeper I dug my pit. This is why I always close with keep your God focus. As long as we focus on Him, we will not lose our joy, strength, or our peace. I pray that you're enjoying my channel. I say mine, but actually it belongs to the Lord. I've told Him to do with it as He wants. I keep getting messages from people that want to help me grow my channel, but I feel like God will grow it in His time. If it never gets any more views than it is right now, that is fine too, because I do this for Him, and it will reach who needs to see it. If you enjoy my videos, hit the thumbs up button, and it will help push it out there for others to find. Feel free to share if a particular video encourages you. It is all about encouraging people to walk as close as possible to our Lord Jesus Christ. He is coming soon, so we need to be prepared to take as many with us as possible. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Be bold by standing strong, be brave by stepping out of your comfort zone, and keep your focus on Him to hold on to your joy and your peace. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful weekend.